All right, good morning. Good morning. Very glad to be here for some meditation. I don't know about you guys, but I'm coming here with a lot of chaos in me, as well as seems like a very chaotic moment here. So this will be good to have some meditation, still our minds. So the first thing, actually, for everyone online, we're having a altar cleaning day, so there will be a lot of noise and chaos and commotion going on during today's class. This is, I actually kind of like it when we have the meditation class during the altar cleaning days, because I think it's really good practice. Come on in. Hi. So we're having a meditation class while we also are cleaning the altars. So it's a very chaotic morning here, but peaceful chaos.
Peaceful cleaning.
Yes. So I love it when we have the meditation class during the altar cleaning days, because it's really good practice, because we don't have to have the perfect environment to meditate in. We can just, you're welcome to come in. We don't have to have the perfect environment to meditate in. We can meditate anywhere, anytime. So this is a good way to practice that. So the first thing we do whenever we sit down to meditate is establish our motivation. So let's take a moment to generate compassion and give rise to bodhicitta, which is the wish to attain enlightenment, to free all sentient beings from suffering. And then we'll say the opening prayers. So we'll say the 7-line prayer 3 times in Tibetan. Organ yugi num jansam, pemage sardompola, yatsen chogi ngorubne, pemajone jesura, kordukandro mangpokor, Gyatki Jesu Dabdruki Jinji Lok Chir Shek Suso Guru Palma Siddhi Om Organ Yugi Num Jansam Pemage Sardompola Yatsen Chogi Ngorubne Pemajone Jesurak Ordukandro Mangpokor Kyatki Jesu Dabdruki Jinji Lok Chir Shek Suso Guru Palma Siddhi Om Organ Yugi Num Jansam Pemage Sardompola Yatsen Chogi Ngorubne Pemajone Jesudra Ordukandro Mangpokor Kyatki Jesu Dabdruki Jinji Lok Chir Shek Suso Guru Palma Siddhi Om. Okay, so in this class we practice 3 different types of meditation. And the first one that we're going to be doing is Shamatha meditation, which is just resting the attention on the breath. So this meditation creates space in the mind, which helps us balance our emotions and gives us time to consider our response instead of reacting habitually. And the spaciousness that this develops in the mind is the first step in the development of bodhicitta, which again is that compassionate wish to free all sentient beings from suffering. So we have to have some spaciousness in our mind for that bodhicitta. So I'll take a comfortable seat. All you really need, the most important points for sitting for meditation is to just have a straight spine and a relaxed body. So you can be sitting in a chair or on the ground, just have a straight spine and a relaxed body. And traditionally, we hold one hand in the other with the thumbs touching and hold the hands so the thumbs are just below the navel. But you can also just rest your hands on your thighs if you want. Just check in with your posture. You can imagine a thread going up your spine and just kind of pull from the top so your neck is straight, your back is straight. And then your eyes are going to remain open. You're looking downwards. And imagine a line following the bridge of your nose and extending down to the ground. And find a point along that line where it's comfortable to rest your gaze. And then place the tip of your tongue right behind your front teeth. It's like saying the letter L. And allow yourself to relax completely and breathe normally. Just settle into your natural rhythm of breathing. If you feel tense and like you can't breathe fully, and do a big exhale. And that helps to reset your breath. And then put a very light attention on your breath. Don't try to control it at all. Just breathe naturally with the most gossamer thin attention on your breath. It's like taking your pulse. Don't put any pressure on it. Just observe it. Your attention is like a feather, gently riding on the surface of your breath. As you meditate, thoughts will come up, and that's okay. When thoughts come up, just let them go like bubbles popping on the surface of a pond. Don't even look to see what they are. Just let them pop. Your meditation is not lost by hearing your thoughts, by following them down the road. So as soon as you find yourself following a thought, just drop it and return to your breath. Your attention's like a feather, gently riding on the surface of your breath. Okay, that's our little warm-up round. So come out of meditation, drop it, and then we're going to go back in. So it's really good sometimes to practice, get in the meditation, you focus, and then drop it completely. Come out, can dance around or whatever, just let it go, and then we're going to go back into it. And if you're having trouble dismissing your thoughts, you can like imagine cutting them up with scissors and throwing them away, picking up with tongs and dropping them. But just come back to your breath again and again, and come back to our breath. And with the stuff going on in the room, our attention wants to go check it out, but just bring it back to the breath. So let's refocus and set the timer for a little bit longer. Your attention is like a feather, gently riding on the surface of your breath. Okay. So that's so sometimes, we might want to meditate for a period of time each day. If you want to meditate for 15 minutes each day or something like that, but you feel like you can't ever get that 15 minutes, you could set a timer once an hour and meditate for 30 seconds. And over the day, you will meditate for 15 minutes. And it does add up. Like those little bitty bits of meditation, it does add up. So now we're going to do the practice of Tonglen, or giving and receiving. And this practice is about dismantling our self-cherishing. It helps us drop our self-cherishing. It helps open our hearts to the suffering of others. It helps us develop loving kindness and compassion. And this practice involves taking on the suffering of others. Taking on the suffering of others and sending them our happiness, everything good that we have, even if it's just like a small bite of food or some nice clothes. We just think of giving them all of our happiness and all of the causes of happiness, which is like all of our good qualities. So whatever good qualities we have, like patience and generosity and kindness and consideration of others, if we, the ability to learn how to meditate and tame our minds, any of that, we offer that all to all beings so that they can create happiness for themselves. So sitting in our meditation posture, begin. It's so loud in here. Let's begin by envisioning one or two beings for whom you easily feel compassion. Someone whose suffering particularly touches you. Could be someone in your family. It could be your kids. It could be your pets. It could be your friend. It could be someone who's been very kind and loving to you. It could be your own mother, or it could be just someone that, maybe a hungry child or something that you saw that really, really pulls your heartstrings. So just consider that person. Consider that person and what their experience must be like. And contemplate their misery. Put yourself in their shoes. Think about their experience and give rise to compassion. And cultivate in your heart the determination, the wish to relieve their suffering and secure their happiness. And then bring your attention to your breath. Follow the natural rhythm of your breath. And as you breathe in, visualize that as you inhale through your nose, you take in all of the causes and conditions of their suffering in the form of black smoke, and they become completely free of misery. As you breathe out, visualize that you are sending and they are receiving all of your positive and loving qualities and all conceivable sources of enduring happiness as radiant, pure light, bringing them limitless joy. If it's helpful, you can think as you breathe in, may you be free of suffering. And as you breathe out, may you be happy. And now, we're going to repeat this same visualization, but instead we're going to visualize one or two people for whom you feel intense anger or aversion. So think of someone who's a troublemaker in your life or someone that just really makes you angry. And put yourself in their shoes and consider what their experience must be like and give rise to compassion. And again, cultivate the wish to free them from suffering and bring them happiness. And now, as you breathe in, visualize as you inhale through your nose, you take in all the causes and conditions of their suffering in the form of black smoke, and they become completely free of misery. And as you breathe out, visualize that you are sending and they are receiving all of your positive and loving qualities, all conceivable sources of enduring happiness as radiant, pure light, bringing them limitless joy. And now expand that visualization out to include not just this person that makes you angry, but all of those for whom you have similar feelings of anger and aversion. And keep going with that visualization. So if you're practicing that on your own, you can, when you have more time, you can gradually increase the people you're visualizing. You can increase that visualization to include larger and larger groups of people. So you can do it like someone easy to love, and then your enemy, someone you hate, and then a lot of people you hate, and then all beings. Or you can even do it smaller. Like you could do like that one person you hate, and then all of their friends, and then all of the people that maybe think like them, and then maybe all the people that vote like them, and maybe all the people that support policies that they like, and you can kind of do it more gradually if you want to. But you can just expand it, and then until eventually your kindness and compassion embrace all beings without any thought of friends or enemies. So it just depends on how much time you have for how you want to expand that out. So now we'll do a guided meditation called the Light Expansion Prayer. And this is by Jetsunma Akanlamo, who's the founder of KPC. And Jetsunma has taught that any pain or trauma that we've experienced in our life comes from this illusion of separation, that we think that we are separate from each other, from the things we want. We think there's all this stuff out there that's going to make us happy, and we're separate from it. We just have to go get it, or we need to connect with these people that are separate from us, and we always think everything is separate. So this meditation helps us break down that illusion of separation and understand the oneness of all life. So just in our meditation posture, straight back, relaxed body. Let us become still. Take a deep breath. And let it out slowly. Again. Let us center deep within. Center deep within. Deep within to the presence of the Absolute. And there is radiance. The presence of the Absolute increases and expands to embrace the physical body. And all of the physical body is filled with the presence of the Absolute. The presence of the Absolute increases and expands to fill our beings on all dimensions. And all that we are is filled with the radiance of the Absolute. The presence of the Absolute increases and expands to fill everyone here. And everyone here on all dimensions is filled with the is filled with the presence of the Absolute. The presence of the Absolute increases and expands to embrace this building. And all of this building is filled with the light of the Absolute. The presence of the Absolute increases and expands to embrace this nation. And the government of this nation is filled with the radiance of the Absolute. And the people of this nation are one life. The presence of the Absolute increases and expands to embrace planet Earth. All nations and all governments are filled with the presence of the Absolute, and there is peace. And the 8 billion are one life, radiant. The presence of the Absolute increases and expands to fill this galaxy. All planets, all stars, and all life forms are within the embrace of the Absolute. The presence of the Absolute increases and expands to embrace the universe. All dimensions and all kingdoms are filled with the presence of the Absolute. And in all the universe, there is only one life. Now, as we return our consciousness back to physical form, we continue to embrace all that is and to know union, that we are one. All right, so then at the end of our class, we say the dedication prayers. Do you have a copy of them, Courtney? Okay. You have English ones on the back? Okay. Throughout my many lives and until this moment, whatever virtue I have accomplished, including the merit generated by this practice, and all that I will ever attain, this I offer for the welfare of sentient beings. May sickness, war, famine, and suffering be decreased for every being, while their wisdom and compassion increase in this and every future life. May I clearly perceive all experiences to be as insubstantial as the dream fabric of the night, and instantly awaken to perceive the pure wisdom display in the arising of every phenomenon. May I quickly attain enlightenment in order to work ceaselessly for the liberation of all sentient beings. Buddhas and Bodhisattvas altogether, whatever kind of motivation you have, whatever kind of beneficial action, whatever kind of wishing prayers, whatever kind of omniscience, whatever kind of life accomplishment, whatever kind of benevolent power, and whatever kind of immense wisdom you have, similarly I, who have come in the same way to benefit beings, pray to attain these qualities. By this effort, may all sentient beings be free of suffering. May their minds be filled with the nectar of virtue. In this way, may all causes resulting in suffering be extinguished, and only the light of compassion shine throughout all realms. All right.